Welcome to Jay Plays Indie Games. This is Scrolls. I've decided to do at least a brief series on this game because it's quite fun, despite some annoying store elements, some annoying freemium elements. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to ever purchase any of these shards, but you know, freemium elements are what they are, I suppose. It either bothers you or it doesn't. So, before I go into the game, let's look at my deck setup. I didn't do that in my review, and I feel that you should know what I've got loaded up before I start. So my starter 2 deck, this is after a bit of play, a bit of modification. I've come up with this. You've got a minimum of 50 cards, and from my time with Magic the Gathering, I almost always use the absolute minimum number of cards. Let's look at my creature structure versus spells balance. I've got 21 creatures and 6 structures, so 27 units, versus 23 spells and enchantments. I think that's a fairly good balance. I almost prefer it to be 50-50, but I had it at 50-50 for a while, and I felt very much slow. I may even be changing this to more creatures, maybe like a 30-20 balance or something close to that. You go through this deck fairly quickly, and it's good to have lots and lots of creatures, I think. But look at my rating, it's very, very low. Far be it from me to strategize. Ratings start at 0, and there are lots of players, and I've only won a couple of rated games, so my deck setup is not the best yet, but I will be improving. Now, let's start from left to right and look at what I am using. Okay, Blessing of Haste decreases countdown by 1. Crossbowmen, excellent early attackers. Crown of Strength, boost for anyone. These things are always fun to have in your deck. They always help out. Divine Mark for that special guy that you don't want to die. Often casting him on my generals or on someone very nice. Ducal Infantryman. Now here's the thing. I have basically every unit card that I own in this deck. So I don't have a lot of cards yet. I've only got 78 cards. I'm using 50 of them. I believe I'm using all of my unit cards. If not all of them, very close to all of them. Ducal Infantrymen add 1 attack to everyone on the row. Ducal Skirmishers have Relentless. I have a couple of cards with Relentless. These guys have decent attack. They're a bit expensive, but opponent's blocking unit is destroyed, he continues his attack. It works very well with Focus, which we'll get to in a second. Ducal Spearman, Spiky. I like Spiky. Just so you know what Spiky does. When Ducal Spearman is damaged in combat, deals 2 damage to attacking unit, yes. Faith Chains, I like this. Whenever the card is destroyed, whenever a unit is destroyed that is enchanted, deals 1 damage to all of the enemy's idols. I like that. It's just a way to annoy the crap out of your enemy, or if they, it can put them in a position where their idols might even be destroyed. I don't know. This card could win the game for you if it has to. Flip. If you watched my review, Flip is kind of what destroyed me a lot of the time. So Flip is a good spell. I might need to add more Flip cards to my own deck. I think I have more of them. Let's see. Flip costs 2. Let's put this in order of cost. Do I have more Flips? See, I don't have any more Flips. I only got these 3 extra cards. So I can't flip any more than I already do. I've only got the 1 flip, which is unfortunate. It's a good card. Focus, I love. I've got 2 of these. Plus 3 attack into the end of turn. I wish I had 3 of these, but I don't. Frostwind, decent card. Plus 1 to countdown. It saved my butt before. Heritage, good spell. Put it on someone, draw scrolls. I like anything that lets me draw scrolls. I don't have many things, but there are some things in order that do this. So I am waiting to find some Knight Scholars or something, to run into something that helps me draw more scrolls, because I need more. I am constantly low on scrolls with how I play. So this lets you draw 2 scrolls, which is very nice. Honorable General. Whenever his countdown is 0, everyone else's countdown is reduced by 2. So basically when he attacks, everyone attacks, which is amazing. It's an awesome ability. Imperial Resources. My most expensive card, and it's extremely valuable. It adds 2 scrolls, it heals all your idols, and increases your order, essentially your mana, by 1. It also heals all your units by 1. So it just generally, here's a boost. You don't have anything else to cast? Boost. And that's actually very nice. I usually stop increasing my order at about 6 or 7. So this puts it up to 8, which lets me cast, a couple of 4s in one turn if I have to. Let's see. Waking Stones is a nice defense. All damage dealt to them is reduced to 1, so it takes 3 attacks to kill them typically. Kabonk. It allows you to draw a scroll. It's 1 damage and draw a scroll, which is fine. I've killed off enemies with it, which is good, but I wouldn't have it in my deck if it didn't draw the scroll. Helps me cycle through things. Mangonel, it's a lobber. I didn't get to show off any lobbers before. Basically, it chooses a section of the map and hits everything in that section, but it can't attack their idols, which is good and bad, I suppose. I've only got 1 of them, so its special ability doesn't really help me. One thing that I have discovered is that every now and again I draw a lobber, but where is it? I haven't gotten to it yet. Speed, which reduces countdown by 3, which makes lobber attack immediately, and focus, and cast them all in the same turn. I have done this more times than you would expect, and you know what? It destroys everything in those squares. It's amazing. It is. I've not won a fight where I've done that, I don't think, but it has taken it from an absolute loss to a much better situation for me. Obelisk, just a basic wall, which is nice. Plate armor. All combat damage to enchanted units decreased by 1. I put it on Spearman or whatever needs it. Often I end up just getting rid of this card though and using it to cycle through my deck or add energy, which is valuable as well. Power Bound, great if you draw it early and can put it on someone who will die early. I like putting Power Bound on my Sunmarked Zealots, but it increases your order faster, which is good. It's always good. Royal Infantrymen, +1 health to everyone on their row, otherwise basically not the best. But once again, I'm using all of my creatures. Royal Skirmishers are great. They cost less than the Ducal Skirmishers and have 1 less health, but that Relentless is awesome. Royal Spearmen, pretty much the same deal as the Royal Skirmishers. They cost 1 less and they have 1 less health, however, than the Ducal Spearmen. However, they do have some extra attack, which is nice. Spiky. Royal Vanguard, when it reaches 0, you gain +2 to your unit's attack at the end of the turn. Sinmarked Zealot, when there goes to 0, you can deal 2 damage to a target unit instead of attacking, which often you do to kill them off. Speed reduces countdown by 3, so it basically instant attack. And Thought Trap. Thought Trap's a great way to, for instance, if someone draws a general, to double his countdown. In fact, if you cast 2 of them on him, he'll never get a turn ever, which is nice. Now, for people who watch this and are perhaps better at the game than me, here is a quick look at all of my cards in order, so you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Or right, who knows. So I'm just going to scroll through these. I'm not going to name them all. But if you have a better idea for how my deck should be, or a better setup, tell me. Oh, I'm skipping around a bit. I'm going to slowly scroll through so you can see everything that I have and about how many of them I have just from the graphics. And that's fine. I only have order. I have these 3 growth things, which I don't know anything about. Let's look at those. Better of the Wild. Come back here. Better of the Wild, Unleash the Power, and God Hand. I think they were uncommons or they're rares or something, so I'm keeping them just, for that purpose. Collection purposes, But, they're just leftovers from me not only buying order. Right now I only buy order. So let's go into a ranked game. Jeez. Spent a lot of time with the deck. Haven't gone into the game yet. Feel kind of bad. But in the future, I will not do that. If there are any changes to the deck, I will show you the changes as I do them. That way, I never have to go through my entire deck again. So here's a ranked match. That's the Starter 2 deck. I've had it for about 13 hours, which is fine. And we're looking for a ranked match. It very rarely takes very long. While we're looking for the match, let's look at my profile, which is fine. This is my avatar. He's great. I don't really want to change his looks because I like how he looks. I have 81 scrolls overall. I guess 44 common, 25 uncommon, and 12 rares, 160 gold. My ranking is 185 out of like 17,000. That's great. I've won 12 games, surrendered 6, and played 27. Alright, match found. A ranked match has been found. Let's join it. Waiting for the opponent to accept the match? Yes. Excellent. Let's see who I am facing. Higiliak. Whatever. Okay. Let's get rid of the Royal Vanguard right away. He's too expensive. And I don't need him. Alright, he's wishing me good game, which is excellent. And I will do the same to him. Good game, have fun, good luck, all that. And, yeah. Okay, I don't know, I may have actually played this guy before. But Powerbound's great to have drawn early. I'll probably throw it on my Royal Infantryman next turn. Crown of Strength is good for these guys, because it gives them some survivability and also makes them two-shot idols, which is nice. Oh, and I need to end my turn. Guys, you need to remind me to hit that end turn button while I'm talking, because I'll forget. Alright, I will absolutely forget to hit end turn. So from the future, when you're watching this, remind me to hit the end turn button. Alright, he did nothing, which I am a fan of, actually. Ducal Infantryman, that's actually quite nice. Don't want to sacrifice Powerbound. Kind of don't want to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice Royal Infantryman, which is fine, and I'm going to put forward a Ducal Infantryman, which boosts up my friend here to do a little bit more damage, which is nice, which is very nice. Alright, we're going to end that turn, and I've got 2 guys out, and he's got none, which I am a fan of. It'll mean some definite kills for some definite thrills. I have a tendency, I think, to focus more on killing their units early on than going for the idols. Okay, this guy is an energy. I should have known that right from this right here. Energy works differently. I will say that. That is Obelisk. Obelisk. Do I want the Obelisk or do I want to get rid of it? I'm going to get rid of the Obelisk even though it's a great early card. I'm going to Powerbound this friend. So if he dies, I get more energy. And I'm going to Crown of Strength this friend so that he does 6 damage now. Quite good. Using up all my cards to make a 6/4 crossbowman very early on. Good damage. He's actually just a 5/4 crossbowman, but it's still quite good. Okay, let's look at this card. He has ranged attack and he's 2/2/3. That's it. But there's a lot of good energy things. I have actually yet to beat anyone using energy. I've also yet to beat anyone using whatever the green is, forest maybe. The green colored cards. I have only beaten other people using order, which leads me to think that the order might be a little underpowered, or maybe it's just harder to play as order if you don't know what you're doing. Sinmarked Zealot, go ahead and draw 2 cards instead. Heritage, excellent. I'm going to toss Heritage on you, my friend, and I'm going to, let's see, move you here, and I'm going to move you here, and we're going to start damaging his idols for serious. End of turn. Excellent. Bang. 3 life left on that idol, my friend. Did some early damage. I should have maybe killed off this guy, but it seemed like a waste of 6 damage, really, just to take out a 3. So I elected not to. Now, if he takes out this guy, I'll be all kinds of happy. I'll draw a couple of scrolls. I'll get some more power. You know. He is an excellent guy to have, and he's an excellent guy to let die right now. He's boosting both my strength and my will. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. That's exactly what I just asked you to do. 5. I throw the Crown of Strength on him. That brings 6. He can actually do 9. You can't quite kill him, but you bring him down to 2, which is fine. Faith Chains, another excellent card. I think I should bring out my my Royal Skirmisher, though. Let's see. Yes, Royal Skirmisher would be nice, and I'm going to put him here in front of my Archer, which is good. He's actually a crossbowman. Royal Skirmisher, if you remember, has Relentless. And beyond that, I will... Yes, I will... Let's get rid of Faith Chains for some extra magic power. Focus and Crown of Strength are both more important right now. I know Faith Change is great, but maybe I'll draw it later or something. I've only got one in my deck, but believe the decks cycle through. No, I'm not going to draw it later. I know. But I like being ahead of him in terms of power, especially since I went first. I like that I have at least 2 cards right now, and I don't have to sacrifice for resources to get more. He burned me, he got me. I should have Crown of Strength. It's fine. I've got a Skirmisher. Yes. Okay. Thought Trap. This actually might be a good idea to go ahead and cast Thought Trap on that, but instead I'm going to sacrifice it for 2 more cards. Mangonel is excellent. Excellent card. Do I want to throw it out there? Yes, I think I do. I'm going to put the Mangonel right here, just to bug the crap out of him. And I'm going to retreat this guy over here and throw the Crown of Strength on him. Excellent. Alright, so he is a bit more powerful now. And I can't sacrifice anything. You can only sacrifice 1 card per turn, either to draw or to get resources. You cannot do both. That's something I fail to mention sometimes. Now this guy is going to be able to charge over this guy and bonk that right there, which would have made Chains of Fate an excellent card to get rid of it later. But, you know, that such is life. I wouldn't have the Mangonel right now if I had kept that. Mangonel's quite good if it survives long enough to actually get an attack off, and it keeps him from keeping people in this square. He hasn't been casting a lot, which scares me as well as makes me kind of happy. But I've got plenty of strength going on here. I've only bonked him a little bit. I need to bring out more attackers, more things really. This focus card goes a long way to making this guy awesome. I'll just say that right now. A long way. Like, seriously awesome. Because +3 attack on him means he can kill both of these guys and hit that thing if they stay in that line, which it looks like they're going to do. I don't think they can quite kill him unless he boosts them somehow. Yeah, those guys are both going to die if he attacks like this, which I am a fan of. Clock Library. This is an annoying as crap card. When the Clock Library's countdown becomes 0, you draw 3 cards. That's a powerful thing. A powerful thing indeed. Okay, so he's going to attack this turn. You can see his countdown 0. This guy has 3 health. This guy has 3 health. He has 4 attack. Focus. And go. That's all I require of you, my friend. We're also going to bring out our... Let's see. I'm going to sacrifice Kabonk for more energy to get up to 6 because I don't like being behind. And I'm going to bring out another Royal Skirmisher, which is excellent. And see him be destroyed by the power of Focus, which is an excellent card. I love Focus as a card in general. And I've got my Skirmishers going now, which is great. He's 4/3 because of the Crown of Strength on him. The 4/2 guy. I hate my ranged enemies, but whatever happens, happens. Incendiaries, what's this? Opponent structure takes 3 damage. That's actually quite nice. Royal Spearman, do I want to take this out or do I want to draw a couple more cards, see what I can get? Plate Armor, actually quite nice. I'll put Plate Armor on him, reduce all damage to him by 1, just to make him a little bit meaner. And I can put this guy here to give him an extra bit of health. He's got 2 to go, he's got 1 to go, good. So I'll be able to kill this guy hopefully before he takes a turn, which is something I want to do. Okay, because he is similar to my Crossbowman, ranged attack 4/2/2, except he moves faster. So Scattergunner is actually just better than a Crossbowman, and he costs the same. No, actually he costs 3, so he's not better. He costs quite a bit more. I would have been a little upset if he cost the same. Energy, I'm at 3/6. 6 is about where I typically stay. Sometimes I go up to 7 if I have an excess of cards, which I obviously do not right now. So I have good hopes right now, I think. I only need to do 3 damage. I can do it to this thing. This guy's capable of 3 damage. I'm going to use it to take this guy out. Burn. Don't like it. He killed me. No good. Alright. Waking Stones. Good card. But I'm going to draw instead. Hopefully get 2 good cards. Speed. Excellent card. So, How am I going to use this? I'm going to move this guy here so I can kill this. I'm going to move this guy here so he keeps his health at 4. I am going to keep Divine Mark to sacrifice later because I don't have anything super out there. And I'll probably kill this guy in 1 turn or 2, I suppose. Actually, he does 4 damage. I don't like that. Actually, let's Divine Mark him so I get him right back in my hand if he just chooses to kill me. So, there we go. And 1 down. 2 to go. Now, talking about gold elements, destroying these things in the back, even if you lose the game, gets you a little bit of gold. So I definitely will make at least, I think, 20 gold from this. I think typical loss games are, if I was to guess, 80 gold? Something around there. As long as you kill at least a little bit of the enemy and you don't quit. Completing the game gets you quite a bit. Now he's sitting there thinking, which is fine. He's either going to attack this, which is at 10 health, or he's going to kill this guy, forcing me to bring him back out. If he kills this guy, he goes home as well. So I'm fine with that. I'm not sure if he goes home or if it's sent him to the graveyard. No, it's returned to his owner's hand. So, no, I am totally fine with that, especially with a speed card. Thunder Surge. Yikes. Okay, yeah, get rid of both of us then. Let's see. This thing has 5 life. Okay, so we're going to bring this out, and he's going to draw 3 cards, so I need some stuff going here. Alright, so this is interesting. Imperial Resources cost 7 does quite a bit for me. I will be casting that. Thought Trap. I'm going to delay this because I don't want him having 8 cards in his hand. And I can't really kill him. No, I'm not going to use Thought Trap. He's going to get his 3 cards. Which is a little terrifying, but fine. So, yes, next turn I can just get rid of Thought Trap, I think. So he's got 9 cards in his hand, which is scary with 6. He can cast a couple of powerful things with that. A lot of comeback with that many cards. Let's see, 10, 10, 8, 10, 10. I'm still doing quite well. He's got a couple injured, one injured, 1 destroyed. Don't know. Royal Skirmisher, yes. Imperial Resources. Just an, oh, what's he putting there? It's like a wall? Holy crap, what is this thing? Oh my goodness, this is the problem with letting him draw too many cards. Alright, so attacks a randomly selected tile on the opponent's board, so it attacks anywhere but for a lot of damage. This is a standard ranged attack, and this is destroyed after attacking, but it attacks immediately. Scary. Okay, Thought Trap. You do this. Yes. Imperial Resources, please. Cast. Heal, 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 heal. And 2 more cards. That's what I wanted. He is going to destroy this guy almost definitely. But I've got 4 cards in my hand now, and they're pretty decent cards. Unfortunately, I've run out of energy. So he's going to be doing his attacks. Yeah, this thing's still at 9. Alright. This is quite a scary situation, really. I don't like having nothing on my board. I like having lots of things on my board. And it's about to be nothing. Which is unfortunate for me. 4-2. This is actually quite a good card for only 1. You know, you could bring it out the first turn just to immediately damage their altars, or you could bring it out later to take out a troublesome enemy. These guys also annoying. Scattergunners. Anything with ranged attacks bothers me because I use so many spiky guys. But you know, it's not my choice yet. I'm using all of my units right now. Oh my gosh, what is this thing? Tool initiate when. All right, let me see the thing. Okay, draw. When tool initiates countdown is 0, you may increase its countdown by 1 to increase target structure's attack by 1. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, I have 8 though. So I can actually cast a lot of things. For instance, Waking Stones. Right here. Yes. For instance, an Obelisk. Right here. Yes. For instance, a crossbowman. Yes, right here? Or do I want to hold off on the crossbowman until next turn? I think I want to hold off on the crossbowman. Let's draw 2 more cards. Let's see, I can put up another obelisk, which is excellent. And I still want to hold off on that crossbowman. I can use him with speed to take out any guy without him getting a chance to move, which I kind of like. So, actually no, because it takes time. And I'll put him behind the Waking Stones. He'll be mostly safe except from this guy. Alright, I've got my my walls up though, which is excellent. And my crossbowman's pretty protected. This guy's going to hit a random square for 5 damage. Hopefully nothing with anything on it. Incendiaries is going to damage all of my structures, which is annoying. But ultimately fine, I suppose. And this guy is still there. He's not attacking it this turn. Incendiaries is quite a good card. Concentrate Fire. Don't know what that... Oh, this guy. Okay, hit random square. Concentrate Fire, what? Oh, man, sorry. Oh, sorry. Alright, target unit with ranged or lobber will make an extra attack after its next attack. Sorry about those sneezes. Maybe I'll edit that out, but I really doubt it. So if you hear me talking about sneezes, they did happen, I promise. Okay, Kabonk, you hit this friend. Just to... Yes, excellent. Kabonk him again. Okay, Blessing of Haste is a good card. It's a good card, but, you know, not right now. So, Ducal Skirmisher, you go here to force them to defend. And honestly, almost just want you to attack straight out. But not quite. I should have put you here. This is where you go. Because then I can kill this thing in a couple turns. Alright. So, yes, I'm done this turn. My opponent's turn. Let's see what he does. He could increase this thing's attack, which would be annoying. Or he could just do a couple damage himself to this wall. He could actually destroy this wall. It's up to him. He's going to be sacrificing for scrolls, as are we all. He's got way more scrolls than me. It bothers me that he's got 5 scrolls. Because with all that energy, he just throws things out there so much. Order less so, you know? Let's see. What is this plan? Scattergunner. Those guys, often annoying. Clock Library, very annoying. I love the idea of the Clock Library, I'll be honest. Plating, I don't know what that does. Enchanted unit disregards next. Oh, next damage taken, plating is removed afterwards. Who got plated? Did you get plating? No. Did you get plating? No. You got plating. Alright, so you're going to be disregarding the next damage you take, which is a bit annoying. Let's see. You should move here, my friend. And yeah, if only I had the means to destroy your face. See, Ducal Spearman. I want you to actually. I want 2 more cards. Flip, excellent. That's what I wanted. Flip. No. Actually, yeah, flip. Flip this guy to back here. So he's not in my way. I don't like him being in my way. And I can still cast Ducal Spearman. Where do I want him? I can put him here. Yeah, I'll put him here for now, just to defend that a little bit. This is going to be taking some damage, which I'm not a fan of. Alright, let's look into the next turn. Flip is an excellent card for getting things out of your way. So this is open for attack now. So are all of these things. I would say he's evened up the game quite a bit. Like, I'm ahead in Idols destroyed and damaged and all this, sure, but His side of the board looks better than mine at the moment. That can change dramatically if I make the right draw. Dramatically. But it hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet at all. And if this thing hits the right places, I can be in big, big trouble. So, his turn. I like the term time count. While you're trying to talk the entire time, 90 seconds seems like a long time, but really, for thinking out these moves, sometimes it takes the full amount of time. I can understand him sitting there thinking. My speed and my Blessing of Haste cards are some of my favorite cards. What is that? Well, Violent Dispersal. Destroy target unit, straight up? What did he... That sucks. He took out my crossbowman. He took out the wrong unit. This guy's way more dangerous than my crossbowman. Why? Why would he do that? Where'd it hit? Okay, good. Okay. Ducal Spearman again. Do I want to start attacking this? Or do I want to start taking out his units? That's a good question. The answer is probably somewhere in the middle. I'm going to put a Ducal Spearman right here. And I'm going to put this here. So he can take out this guy and injure this guy. Which is something that I think should happen. As much as I would like to start banging on this, 3 damage is not enough at the moment. So, yes. Hit. Oh, it only does 0, of course. That's very annoying. I forget about these things. He had that spell on him, which prevents damage. I should have attacked him with this guy, or something along these lines, and hit this back here. Mistake on my part. I forgot about his plating. I should have, maybe I should have killed this guy. Anything else besides what I did basically would have been a correct decision. He's got 9. I'm glad he's down to 2 cards, but that's not going to last because this library thing up here is ticking down. Another one of these giant cannon things. Oh, this is new. Ranged attack, armor 1, so armor 1 reduces damage to by 1. And it's doing massive damage to everything. What was that? Bombard? All units with ranged or lobber attack have their countdown decreased by 2. Everything died. Everything died. Okay. Watch this. This guy goes right now and kills this thing. Because I can't have a 5 damage thing being that annoying. This guy is going to go here for his attack, which is fine. And Blessing of Haste, I'm sorry, I love you, man, but I need to be slowing these guys down. I need more things out here. Royal Spearman. It's a good thing to have out here. Frost. Yes, slow these guys down. By even a little bit's fine. Later, though. So like that, and like that. It's got armor, of course, so it's still there. But, easier to kill. I forget about armor. I always forget about armor. I try to do the math just straight up, and I forget about the small things. He's sacrificing for scrolls. He's got 2 now. He's going to have 5 in a second. Not quite a second, but soon. Soon he'll have 5. An extra 3 anyway. It's kind of a scary... These guys right here are very scary. Oh, man. I still feel like I can win. It's not a lost cause right now. I've got things on my side too. But he's definitely got the card advantage, and that's bothering me. His ability to cycle through his cards very quickly is quite annoying. Okay, he's lining up on me, which is what he ought to do, I suppose. Which means I need to start putting guys up here to attack these things. Specifically this one. Just to make him regret all being down there. Okay. So, how to deal with this? I think Frostwind is in order. Right here's a good place for it. To stop this nonsense from actually happening. Do I want to focus anyone? No, I don't. So I'm going to let that pass as a turn. He's telling me it was a nice play, which I agree. I'm going to move this guy here and this guy here, so that if he attacks me, he can kill me, but he'll die himself, which is fine. I will move this guy up here and end the turn. Let's see how things go. He can choose to die killing me, wail uselessly against this, or die hurting me. That's his only choices. That and the 5 spell cards he has in his hand. I told you he was going to have 5. That's really high numbers. Oh, man. It's this game's still up in the air. I feel like we've hit a bit of a stalemate, but he's got way better attacking power than me right now, which is a big issue. Tick Bomb is bad for me. He'll probably send this guy here then. Tick Bomb is destroy target structure. Quite a good card. Very annoying. Okay. And he's got another Cannon Automaton. I hate these things. Alright. And a Copper Automaton. Yeah, I'm getting outmatched pretty hard. Okay, it didn't hit me. That's good. Plate armor I don't need right now. Thought Trap. Let's see. 2/2. Sunmarked Zealot I will put here. Yes. And what else shall we do? I believe Thought Trapping this guy is a good plan to keep him slowed for a while. I don't have to worry about him attacking, at least. He's just like a wall. And it only has 2. And he's going to do that anyway. So I will move this guy to block all the damage to this thing. And yes, I made his cannon look dumb. Okay, end. Alright. Wow. This is gonna hurt. A lot. Oh man, I do not like this series of attacks coming at me. What did he say in return? No, he didn't say anything back. Besides the fact that I am about to take some serious damage. Okay. I believe this guy is going to win this game, which is fine. I have won some games, I promise. Just not recently. Alright, 5, 2, and 9. Yeah, he's going to start doing lots of damage to me. All these cannons are coming out. Blind Rage. That increases his overall damage, isn't it? Target creature deals damage equal to its countdown to all adjacent. That seems like a strange spell to cast. Okay, and yep, he's lining up to destroy this thing. Yeah, that guy kills this guy kills this guy, and that destroys this. Very much how that's going to work. And this thing's going to be whittled down real hard. Yeah, these games can go very quickly against you. Very quickly. So this is down to 0, this is down to 2, and this is down to 1. I have lost. Okay, alright, focus. No. Crown of Strength actually is more important than focus. Because I need defenses. I need my Honorable General. Yes. Just come out and stand your ground, my friend. Yes. Stand in front of it. Stand strong. It's got 2 life. You can protect it. Alright. I do not want to lose this way. Honorable General is actually a very scary card. If I had him earlier, he could have done some very good things for me. But it is too late now. I am overpowered by much things. Yep. Very overpowered. But I am overpowered. I am being overpowered is the correct way of saying it. Oh no. This is gonna get me. This ranged attacks a randomly select tile on an opponent's board. Yeah, that's gonna get me. Oh, and it's got plating just for fun. It's gonna take no damage. Very close to my general. Didn't actually hit him. Plate armor, no thank you. I need more cards. More units. Yes, an obelisk is an excellent idea. Yes, a Royal Vanguard. That's a good plan. All is not lost if I can just keep the defenses going. You can't kill him in one hit. He's got too much. Too much. Alright. So, turn. And the attacks come again. He's gonna die, but not in one hit. Which means this will survive unless he changes something dramatically. Can't move this thing because it's a structure. Alright. 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 8. Oh no. Redesign. Target creature's attack and health switches values. No! Oh no, I'm done. He has gotten me. He's 5 health. He's gonna destroy this guy and that. He's gonna destroy this guy, but not that. And all I'll have left is nothing. He says he made a slight error. I'm not sure what that error is. But it doesn't matter, right? Oh yeah, this guy. This guy should not be where he is. He should be in this line. He should be here, actually, because he could have finished me off. But that's fine, actually. Because I am lost. Yeah. Let's see. Royal Infantryman, I'm sorry. You're too cheap. So, I need you to go here and focus. Kill one. And I need a Royal Spearman right here and a Ducal Skirmisher right here. I am going to fight to the last. I don't care what the odds are. I'm not giving in. I'm going to beat him down slowly. Or just receive the ultimate beatdown. I don't know. It could go either way. This guy's enchanted with plating, isn't he? So he doesn't actually even take damage the next time I hit him. Which is very unfortunate. You should put plating on this guy. He's only got 1 life. I draw a Kabonk and he's done. But whatever. I will defend this with my life, with my Skirmisher. That Skirmisher with a focus would actually be able to knock some things down. Oh, he is thinking, though. He's considering his options, considering his ways, how he can batter me down. Which he will be soon. I can see it happening. He's got Violent Dispel. Alright, my Skirmisher's gone. Copper Automaton. Awesome. This is not going to go well for me. Okay. Royal Infantry. No Royal Infantry. Mangano. Fine. That's... If it actually ever got an attack, that would be awesome. And a Royal Infantryman as well, which adds to its health. All I need is haste. Haste would have made that funny. It would have gotten rid of this guy, and this guy, and left this guy exactly as he is because he has the plating. A Thunder Surge. Yeah. That ended everything. Destroy target unit and all units connected to it. Ah! Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. Okay. So, this has been episode 1. If you guys have any suggestions on my play, or, you know, how could I have done better, what I could have done better, whatever, please tell me. I got 96 just for doing that lost match. My rating did not change, I don't think. I'm still at 185. He was higher ranked than me, apparently. I have 256 gold. Let's head to the store. I'm going to buy an order scroll and see what I get. If I get something interesting, perhaps it will be, you know, it'll save my life next game. Royal Spearman, not interesting. In fact, I'm going to sell that immediately because I've already got a lot of them. Let's see, Royal Spearman. Royal Spearman. Where are you? Royal Spearman. Purification. Royal Infantryman. Royal Spearman. Yeah, I've got 4 right there. Yep, and sell it. So you can see it goes for 50 gold. It's an uncommon thing. But I sell it for 50. It's not enough for another card, which is fine. Do I have anything that's enough for another card? I suppose... Actually, these I only need 1 of because I'm not going to be using them. And these 2 are rare, so I'm not going to get rid of them. I will get rid of this uncommon. I'll keep rares, but not uncommons from other colors. So sell those. 75, sell. That's fine. Go back to buy. Maybe I'll buy something useful this time. Like, magically useful. Honorable General! I've got another Honorable General, so this will be definitely thrown in my deck. We'll see where it goes best. Next game, I'm going to have to get rid of something fairly expensive to put another 6 card in my deck, though. 2 Honorable Generals will be great. Okay, glad I did that. Alright guys, this has been Jay Plays Indie Games playing Scrolls. Let's go back to the title screen. And yeah, thanks for watching.